What's going on, guys? It's Matt from Adventures, and this is episode 17 in our 1984 Series 3 Land Rover camper conversion. This one's going to be a big one because we're going over to Bernard at Sandman Garage, and he's going to be doing an engine swap for us. We've got our Perkins 4203 that was initially meant to be a tractor engine situated inside Lily, and at the moment that engine can't go past 60 kilometers an hour and wastes a ton of fuel, but now we're swapping it out for an Isuzu 2.8 turbo diesel, and it's going to be a lot faster, a lot quieter, and a lot more efficient. In the meantime, I've got a few small projects to do over here in the back before we send it to Bernard tomorrow. So let's get those done and we'll be on our way. This is our first problem. The water tank is connected to this hose, but the hose has no stop at the end. That means when it goes lower to the ground, it just starts leaking, and I've come back to our whole tank empty because Lily's been parked on a hill. So we've got to fix that. There's a really easy solution. We've got this, which is a two-way hose valve, and then we're gonna add onto that a little nozzle that has the adjustable shower or jet head, and it just clips in. Also, the good thing about doing this as a two-way valve means that in theory we should also be able to fill Lily up from the pipe. So we have it both ways. It makes filling up easier, but at the same time it gives us that option to stop the water flow when we don't have the pump turned on. So let's install that right now. With that out of the way, we have an even smaller project that is very far from essential, but you know, just adds a little bit of fun. And we did buy this tiny roll of fairy lights. We got them for about €1 off AliExpress, and we should be able to plug them in there to our USB charger. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang these around the perimeter of the top and just create some nice ambience. This is the last time we're going to see Lily with the Perkins engine. We're back at Sandman Garage over here. Now, for those of you who don't remember, I'm just going to open up the hood. That is the engine we're running. It's the Perkins 4203, and this inside is going to get a complete overhaul. Now, Bernard has a lot of work cut out for him because not only does he have to remove the engine, but then he has to put the new one in and fit it. The issue is it's a much taller engine than the one we have now, and it might not fit under the bonnet. So he's going to have to do a little bit of work and some alterations just to make sure that everything fits nice and smooth. And then once that's all working, we should have a lot better power response and everything else. That's it, guys. It's been 1 week and we're back to Lily. Her engine is fully swapped out now. Everything's working. We obviously still need to get the silencer and all the electrics hooked up again, but that is a job for the electrician and the silencer guys, separate mechanics. Bernard's done all the work he can over here, and everything's running smooth. He's tested her out. Now it's time for me to take Lily, start her up, go see what this new engine's like. I'm just gonna go straight home because I still don't have like the radiator fan or anything like that working. It's just gonna be a quick drive home, make sure everything's all good. On Monday, today's Saturday, on Monday we're gonna go over to the electrician and he's gonna wire up everything. Then right after that we're gonna go to the guy to do the silencer. That is gonna mean that we're not just gonna be overly loud and obnoxious having the pipe come out of the side. It's gonna be a bit of a cheaper option to do that, and it's just gonna be the same as it was, but we're gonna have a new pipe, not one that is being held on by string like the one we had before. One of the things we didn't have when we installed the engine was an exhaust system. Now the exhaust system is responsible for one, cutting down on the emissions and making sure the exhaust from the engine and all those fumes goes out of the way, and two, it keeps the running smooth and silent. We did have to drive to here, totally illegally, don't tell anyone, without an exhaust system, and it was ridiculously loud. It was vibrating like hell, and I was really worried that the drive was going to be like that constantly. But we've come here to Cambros in Hull Army, where they sorted us out with a brand new exhaust system, all custom fabricated in less than 24 hours, which I think is great. You can see all the piping running nice and smoothly underneath the carriage, and it works like a charm. I've just turned her on, just wanted to see how it runs, how everything's doing, and wow, you can just feel the difference. It is so much smoother, so much quieter. You wouldn't even tell that it's a vehicle from 1984 because it runs like a much more modern car now. the guys here at Cambros have gone ahead and given me a small discount on this exhaust system, and I really am very, very happy with the work they've done. I've just checked it out now. I came in, it's early in the morning. I've come to make sure that everything's good, and on starting up you can just feel the difference right away. So if you guys need an exhaust system or anything else, they also do tires and batteries. Come check them out. They're on the bypass in Hull Army. It's Cambros. Their page is tagged right here, so just check them out, send them a message, and I'm sure they can sort you out too. That's it for episode 17. Lily has a whole load of new upgrades which I'm going to be really excited to test out more. I've already driven around quite a bit with the engine swap and the new exhaust, and the difference is so great. I'm actually really enjoying driving Lily. Before it was a bit of a chore, she felt really heavy, but now she's a lot lighter. Cruising at 60 kilometers an hour you say isn't going to be much, but actually cruising at 60 is really comfortable and quiet, and she can push up to 80, 90 if she needs to, so that is really good for us. Apart from that, the exhaust system makes sure that everything stays nice and quiet, which I love, and that's about it. In the next episode, episode 18, we're going to be working on a paint job to recover all the blue and white paint. We're going to make sure we're going to keep the same colors because I think it's a really nice color scheme and it suits Lily very much. So it's going to be mostly aesthetics. We're going to be working on that, and then we've got VRT coming up again, so we need to make sure that when we go we have everything in order and she's completely 100% safe and road legal. That's going to happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.